Hey, hey, hey. How you doing, everybody? Hope you're well, hope you're good. Happy Friday. How you doing? How's things? You well? Hey Kirby, how you? You are first. Welcome. Hey everybody, how you doing? How are you? Charles, how you doing? Andre, how you doing? Hey everybody. We're running late but sounding great. I hope we sound good. We had some technical issues again today. I'm really sorry. Guys, the weather here has been really bad, and because I live in the middle of nowhere, the internet connection, we've got one internet provider, and they've been doing work on the line recently, upgrading the line, and so it's been intermittent and cutting out. I didn't want to jump on this morning when it was so intermittent because I didn't want one of those broken streams like we had last Friday. Which is why I waited. They've assured me that the connection's secure now. So here we are. So we're running a little bit late. Hopefully it's okay and it's working. It just, I see even there it's like a little bit choppy, and I get it. I'm sorry guys. They have told me that the line should be fine. There shouldn't be any problems. So we're gonna just jump into it and try our best. So yeah, we had exactly the same problem last Friday, if you remember, and it kept cutting out. So seems like Friday is like the day that they wanna, like at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's like. I don't know. Like that's when they seem to want to do their upgrades to their line. That or 2 in the morning. But anyway, that being said, guys, we're here. We hope you're well. We hope you're good. Some exciting news. We're at 1,905 followers, guys. We're almost at 2,000 followers, which is incredible. So to each and every one of you that's followed, I'm so grateful. Maiko, Andre, Miko, thank you very much. Lord John, hope you're well. Hello, sir. Hope you're good. Shine, hey. George, how you doing? Joseph, Charles, hey, everybody. Hope you're all good. Hope you're well. Right, let's jump into this, guys. We're going to play a different game today, remember? We're not playing Dota today. So just for today, we're trying something different. And I tested this yesterday, and it was fun. It was fun. Okay, so here's the thing. This is the first multiplayer game I ever played. Like the first one I ever played. Like I'd never played a game before this, like this. And the way that I played it in the multiplayer mode, because when I played this, we didn't have the internet. It didn't exist. You had to go to a game shop and like buy the discs, like the floppy discs, which were like big discs. I think I've got one somewhere. They were 3.5-inch floppy disks, or 3.25-inch, like 5.25. I remember 5.25, like that big. These weird floppy disks, and then you had floppy disks that weren't actually floppy. They were kind of like hard. Then you had CD-ROM, and now it's like all USB. It's crazy how like the world's changed. But like this is like the old school Command and Conquer Red Alert. So we're gonna jump in and play this today, and I'm excited because this game is. It's addictive. It's addictive, and I'm just gonna flip it up, try it, see how it goes. Like last week we did Warzone. We played a bit of Warzone, which was fun. It was cool. It was different. But this week we're gonna do a little bit of Command and Conquer. But yeah, Joseph, it's if you haven't seen it or played this edition, it's cool. So let's just switch over this screen. It's still old school, like it's just how I remember it. And when I got into this, when I saw it, I was like, oh my god, this game. It's if you first, like, I did play it yesterday because I wanted to test it was working and like it wasn't like wasting any time or anything. I haven't done any missions or anything, but this is just how I remember it. This is just how I remember it. It's crazy. You played Command & Conquer 0 Hour. See, I've never played 0 Hour. I played the original Command & Conquer, but then when Red Alert come out, this is remastered. Yes. Well, this is remastered, and so I bought it yesterday. It's on like a discount right now. So I actually got the collection. You can buy like Command and Conquer, like £4 something, like $5. But if you buy the collection, which is Command and Conquer 1 and Red Alert, the remastered, it's like $10 on Steam at the moment. It's like they're having a deal. So it's a crazy game. It's you get to choose between like the Allies and Soviets, and like there's a really good storyline to it. It's got a really good storyline. We're not gonna, like, we might go into that if you want to, like we can have a play with that, but what we're going to do is we're gonna go through the skirmish and the online. And the reason that I remember this and the reason that I know this is because of LAN mode. So before the internet existed, what I had, and I've mentioned this before, I had these big CRT monitors, and I mean they were huge, like with the big box monitors, like these old, and there was 2 of them in my bedroom back to back. So like they took up the whole room in the middle of this room. And then I had 2, like we didn't have towers, it was a base unit. So imagine like a tower flipped on its side and everything was on the desktop, and the monitor used to sit on top of the computer. And at the back we had this this null modem connection, this cable. It was like a serial pin connection that connected the 2 computers. And that's how they connected. And then we would play LAN mode, so we would find, one computer would find the other. Oh, I just remember getting so excited when you actually found, like, one computer could talk to another computer. It was so exciting. And then I would play with my brother. And it's like, yeah, it's old school. What's up, Noob? Hey! Wadeki, how you doing? Do I play StarCraft? Do you know what? I've never played it, but I'm open. Like, this is what Fridays are all about. I want to introduce you to some new games. I want to introduce you to some old games. And I want you to introduce me to some new games and some old games. So I'm up for, like, that's what Fridays are all about, right? It's not just like, I love Dota and I will keep on playing Dota. But I like flipping this up a little bit. I like changing it up and doing some different stuff. Yes, it is. It's on Steam right now. You can go and get it. So, yeah. What we're going to do, we'll, let's just, before we go, right, so there's a campaign mode, right, which you can go into, which we'll just do one campaign really quickly, right? I'm going to show you it. And then, yeah, exactly like Friday, Lord John. I love that. I love that. There's a whole market around this, right? But this is so nostalgic for me. Like, it brings back so many good memories. It's crazy. I was playing it last night. I had a quick game of it before the internet cut out. At like 2 o'clock this morning, the internet cut out, and that's when I was like, oh no, we're gonna have problems tomorrow. So yeah, what I want to do, I want to go into skirmish mode, and I want to show you skirmish mode because this is just the multiplayer side of it. But before we do that, let me go back. We're gonna click start a new game. So you get to choose Allies or Soviets. Oh, actually, I just pressed the wrong button. I went into Soviet mode. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to go Allies, but the different factions have different like weapons and things available to them. You get to watch these. This was like cutting edge. Like this was like state of the art when this happened. It was all so cool, you know. I'm not gonna ruin the storyline. I'm not gonna go into the storyline. But this is. Let me go into full screen, guys. Let's get into this, right? This is it. Like, I'm the Soviets. So this is like a point and click kind of game where you have to kind of choose you. Like, we've got aeroplanes, so there we go. Like, these are the bad guys here, so like I can fly over here. Alright, I can blow this up. There we go. And then I can get another one here. Blow that up. I've just had more troops land. The bridge has been blown up, so now I've got to fight these guys. This is how it used to look. This is the actual graphics. And the music is cool in this game as well. We'll set that a little bit. This is the actual graphics of how this game, this was it. This was the graphics. And this was like, this was good. This was like, when you were playing this, you didn't care. You were like, yeah, this is such a cool game. Like this, that's how it looked. And then because it's remastered, they've changed it now. Like, I just want to, like, at once. This was it. This was the best that we had. And now, they've really, really remastered it. Like, just to give you a look at the difference. We're so spoiled these days. We're so spoiled.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Unit once.
Oh dear.
sir.
Oh dear, my units are dying.
Affirmative.
I
Yes,
think
sir.
we want to wait till that goes up there and then we're going to blow that up.
Yes, sir.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Okay, we've got more reinforcements. We're cool.
Unit lost.
Right, so now we're going to have to use these planes again. Go and blow those up.
Reinforcements have arrived.
This is so these were the missions. This is what it was all about. I don't even know what the mission is, to be honest, but
Yes, sir.
we're gonna
Affirmative.
use the planes.
Comrade. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is old school. Yeah. It used to be like so pixelated. It was crazy, and it's still. They've tried to keep like some. They've tried to keep some of the old school original. This like I even remember doing this mission. Like you used to have to, you know, these were complex. Like you had to figure it all out, like what to do.
Yes, sir. At once. At once.
But you basically got different units.
Affirmative.
So depending whether you're Allies or Soviets,
Agreed.
Soviets like are really good with tanks.
Affirmative.
Allies are really good with like boats and planes and stuff. I don't even remember where I've got to go here. I don't even remember what the job was. I don't have to blow like the church up or something.
Reporting.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Oh, hold on. A pit for Stalin has decided to make an example of them. Kill them all, destroy their homes. You will have a yak aircraft. Oh, okay, yeah, I got to destroy everything.
Very
So
well.
there we go.
Reporting. Very well.
We have to destroy the buildings.
Affirmative.
Hey VG, how you doing? GG's. Oh, thank you for the 100 stars, VG. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you. So that, and that, there you go. This is actual game footage of how it used to look. Megan, how you doing? I remember that. This brings back so many memories. There you go. So that's like a mission. So the whole game is based on going through missions like that. Now, I'm not going to carry on with this because that's not what we want to do here. But that shows you the map. And then, you know, these are the... if you're playing Allies, then you go this way. If you're playing Soviets, you go this way. And you get to choose your different missions. And that's it. So we're gonna come out of that. Okay, so that's that side of it if you want to get into it. And it's cool. It's actually quite a good storyline from what I remember. And I remember a lot of it. But what we're going to do today is we're going to play Skirmish and Online. Now, before we go into a quick match, which is what we're going to play, we're going to look at Skirmish. And the reason we're going to do that is because I want to use an easy AI. And the reason I want to do that is because I want to explain the game. Because if you've never played this before and you've never seen it, you have to understand how this works. It only takes about 5-10 minutes to... it takes about 5 minutes to learn. But takes a little while to master. It's a very fast-paced game. Like, rounds last anything from like 2 to 10 minutes. They can last longer. Like, they can go like half an hour, but they're quick rounds. So, you have different maps, okay? And the first thing to do is, like, these are all the maps that are available. So, this is called Canyon. This one's called Keep Off the Grass. Middle Mayhem. Snow Garden. There's like these are 2-player maps. Then you've got 4-player maps all the way down. And if we come down to the very bottom, we've got like a world map. Yeah, and these are like huge maps, like 126 by 126. Massive maps. These are like 8-player maps. And these black dots represent where you might start. And each player will start in a different one of these locations, and then you go and fight each other. So, we're going to start right now on a very, very simple map. Very simple map. We're going to start on this one, Canyon, okay? And we're going to play against the easy AI. And the reason we're going to do this is just because we want to... I want to show you how it goes. Now, it depends on who you want because you get to choose your faction. And different factions have different abilities. So if I go to quick match, you'll see them here. There's 6 Allies and 2 Soviets. So you've got UK, you've got Spain, you've got Greece, Germany, France, and Turkey. You never used to have this. It used to just be Allied or Soviet. And then you've got USSR, and I don't even know what flag this one is. Ukraine. And so if I choose UK, I get 10% more armor. This one gives me 10% more armor, damage, and speed for infantry. This one gives me 10% longer range, right? But the main difference is they have different buildings. So the Allies really focus on naval fleets and boats and aeroplanes, and they have what's called a chronosphere. And if you play the storyline in the game, you'll understand, like, the whole thing is about the Soviets have captured a scientist and they're trying to steal technology. The Soviets have got technology called the Iron Curtain, which makes you invincible. And the Allies have got technology called a chronosphere, which allows you to teleport from one point to another. And so the Soviets are trying to steal, and the Allies are trying to steal each other's technology. And so, depending on who you choose, you have different, like, Soviets have really strong tanks, but they're really slow. Allies have smaller, lighter tanks, but they're really mobile. They don't do as much damage, but they're quicker. So, you know, you've got infantry and you've got armoured. Armoured can run over infantry, so if you've got like 10 infantry units, a tank can just run straight over them and kill them all instantly. So it really depends on like what you want to build. But before we go into quick match, we're going to go into skirmish. We're going to go for an easy AI on this map, just to show you the game so you understand it, okay? So we click start, and it loads. As soon as you see it, you have a few seconds when this comes up to look at the map and see where you are. So I know we're in the bottom left. So the first thing you want to do, now this is a game of speed. Okay, you have to be quick. The first thing you want to do, and I'm going to go slow in this version just to show you the game so you understand it, and then we'll get into it and we'll play some online games like against other people. So the first thing you want to do within the first second of it loading is you want to get your base down. This is your mobile construction vehicle. Okay, so you have to click on it, left click, and then click again, and it opens up your base. Now this is where your base is, and now you've got options. This is to repair if you get damaged. This is to sell it, and this is like a radar map. We don't have a map at the moment because we don't have a radar. So the first thing we need to do is we need to build a power plant. Can't do anything without power. This is your power bar. We've got 0 out of 0 power. So we have to build a power plant first. If your power gets destroyed by the enemy, everything is slower, everything takes longer. So we need power. So now we've got our power, we can build that. Put that down next to our base. Now, because we've got a power plant, we've got new options. So the next thing we want to do is build a barracks. Now, this is optional in multiplayer. You might want to skip this if you've got these units, because you can use these units. See, this is like fog of war. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is, whilst your power plant is building, whilst your barracks is building, put it down. And then what you want to do is you want to start straight away building an ore refinery. Because this is a game about resources. It's just a resource game. This gold stuff here is ore. There are 2 types of ore that you can collect. Okay, let's just open up the map a little bit so we can see. So we start to move. Alright, you can see we're moving. Now, whilst the ore refinery is going, at the same time, I'm going to open up the barracks and I will train, like, normally about 15 units. This is how you would do this in multiplayer. And then what you would do is you would send one to each corner of the map. And the idea of doing this is these are scouts. These are going to open up the map for you so that you can see where your enemy is. Alright, and then the rest of them are going to defend, because one tactic in this game is to do this, build 20 or 30 units, and then just rush into the enemy. You can also build engineers. If you build 5 engineers and run them into the base, they'll take over the base. If you lose your base, you can't build anything. So if you can take over their base quick enough, it stops them being able to build. So you're griefing them effectively. So this is like a transport unit. So one tactic will be to build 5 of these. If you've got this like mobile carrier, this is like an APC, armoured personnel character. So we'll show you this. So look, 1 unit's up here now, in the top left. That's as far as we can go. So then I'll bring them this side. Look, here's one guy, look. There's an enemy looking out, look. Oh, they've got a tank, look. So now they're I don't know why tanks don't do a lot of damage, like cannons on tanks don't kill people very well. But now they're fighting, look. Right, so now look, I found their base. So now I know where their base is. So already this has given me like an awareness, right? Now, what I want to try and do, or what you would try and do, is you would try and block every way that someone might... Because what you want to do in a multiplayer game is you want to scout, but you want to stop the enemy from scouting. So I'm going to put these here, so if their scout starts coming down here, he'll kill them, and they're not going to see anything down here. You really want to try and stop... You want to maximize your information while minimizing theirs, if that makes sense, right? So now what we're going to do, now this ore refinery is built, we're going to put it down. And you want to put it as close to the ore as possible. Alright, now there's two types of ore in this game. There's gold, and then there's... let me see if I can just open up the map a little bit. Okay, so the next thing that we want to build here is a war factory. Okay, this is the order that you build it. And you wouldn't build it in this way. You'd build your base here, then as far away from your base, your power plant, then your barracks in a big long line. And the reason you do that is because you want to get this right next to the ore. So it has less distance to travel, because the less distance it has to travel, the quicker you get money. This is how you get money. So it's got, you can see here, it's got like 7 little squares, and once the 7 squares are full up, it goes back and it deposits. This is your money here. Well, it's ore. Okay, so this is your limit. Now you need money to build units. Okay. Now your buildings take a while to build. They're slow. This is a war factory, so let's put that down. So this is going to give me new options now. Now I've got new things I can build. So not only now do I have my units, I've also now got tanks. But I can also build another ore truck. So the first thing that people... It depends on your tactics. If you're going to rush in like 1 minute and just quickly throw down... Like, here's one tactic. Some people go construction... They move it. They don't put it down straight away. They move it to their enemy, if it's a small map. They build 1 power plant, 1 barracks. They build 10 or 20 grenadiers, and they rush your building and they blow this up before... Whilst you're building your... Oh, look, he's starting to attack me already, look. We're going to put them in there. I should probably build this. So look, now they're rushing me, look. So now what I need to do is I need to kill all these guys. So, oh my god, I thought this was meant to be like an easy mode. He's actually rushing me. He might actually beat me here. Hold on. There we go. We're good. I wasn't expecting him to rush me, sorry. Hold on, one sec, guys. I was trying to like explain the game to you. He obviously got bored.
Yes, sir. Very well. Yes, sir.
Right, hold on.
Ready and quick ones.
Cheeky computer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
I don't think he's going to do much more. But anyway, this gives you a good idea of the game, right? So now what you want to do is you want to try... See how they're attacking my base? Right, let's get those up there now. Okay. So these guys are here, so they've not gone that way. Right. I don't think they build that much on the easy mode. Right. We're just going to leave them there.
Yes, sir.
Going to leave them there. Okay, cool. So now we've got our units building. So you want to keep building tanks. You can queue them up. Alright, whilst we're doing that, we want to look at other things that we can build. Now, I wouldn't normally, in a quick game, you wouldn't build a radar dome. You wouldn't bother. But I want to show you, hopefully without being attacked too much, because this is only a small map.
Insufficient funds.
Right, see, there I've run out of money because my ore. So actually now what I need to do is... Did I not build another one? I thought I did. Oh, hold on. Let me cancel them.
On hold.
I need to build another ore truck.
Cancel. Building.
Alright,
Construction complete.
now our radar dome's ready, so let's put our radar dome down.
Construction options.
Oh,
Low power.
you kind of saw the map and then it disappeared because I've run out of power. I'm at 120 out of 100, so now everything's slower. Everything's going to take a lot longer. Just got to wait a minute. I'm going to sell my barracks. I don't actually need a barracks. There we go. So now I've got enough power. So now you can see the map. So this is me, this is them. I can see them mobilising. I can see them... Oh, it looks like they're coming for another attack. Alright, okay. I need to build another ore refinery. My ore truck's nearly finished.
On hold.
Yes, sir.
Cancel.
Acknowledge.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
You see how they just crushed all of my units.
Acknowledge.
And I want to try and do the same thing to them. This is meant to be like... I think this is meant to be on easy.
Unit lost.
Vehicle. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Our base is under attack.
Waiting order. Affirmative.
I wasn't planning on this. I thought this was going to be like a really easy... No, don't.
Order lost.
Oh, he's annoying me. hold on.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
What is going on? I'm getting my ass kicked by an easy computer.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Right, hold on. I'm going to actually put the engineers in these buildings. I was building them to show you a different tactic, but an engineer can go into your own building,
Silos needed.
and if they do, they will. If an engineer goes in, they'll repair it. So you can see the damage there, and now it's repaired. So okay.
Yes, sir.
Right,
Affirmative.
this is crazy. What are they doing? They're beating me up. Right. So now,
Unit lost.
did he just
Silos
Waiting orders.
needed.
go away? Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start building some tanks, right? So there's different strategies to this game. Hey Red, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? Your favourite 11k player? I mean, why not play Dota? Red, on Friday we just swap it up a little bit. We play a different game on a Friday. So just today we're playing Command and Conquer Red Alert, just for fun.
Acknowledged.
So now that we've built this, right, we can look at different buildings. So we could build a naval yard. We're not going to. There's no water here. We can build a tech centre.
Building.
We can build a service depot, anti-aircraft gun helipad. So there's loads of buildings. So it's actually pretty
Unit
cool.
ready.
And as you go through the campaign mode, you start to like uncover these. Now, you can actually get to a point where you're building like concrete walls and anti-aircraft guns, and you can build like a really solid base that they just can't. Like, this is a really open base. See, what I could do is I could put like a concrete wall here with like turrets built into it, and I could do the same here, and then they're not going to get through any of this. Like, that's an option. But the problem with doing that is you have to understand that I've got limited resources, and once I've farmed all the resources, if I've limited myself to a corner of the map, and they have more resources than me, then they're going to keep farming and get bigger and bigger and stronger and come and attack me. So you have to make sure that if you're going to play that game, that you have the ability to control the resources. Because again, it's a resource game, and if you run out of money, like right now, the reason I can't build quick enough is because I haven't got any money. So you have to build more ore refineries. Now I've only got one.
Funds.
I've only got one ore refinery, and I've run out of money.
Construction options. Low power.
Right. See, now I've run out of power massively. So now I need to build another power plant.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
So it's a balance between building items,
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
and you can play tools like an end game. You can buy like atom bombs and things like that. We're not going to do that in this game, but I'm just giving you an idea. Like, these games are normally over. If you decide to just build a power plant barracks and rush the enemy, it's over in like a minute. A tactic that most people do is they'll farm, they'll get like 6 of these harvesters going, they'll build up an army of tanks, and then they'll just rush with tanks. This guy's not doing that, he's just doing his thing. So there's a chronosphere that we can build, as you can see, that's there. So there's different things that we can build. We've also got, this is an allied thing, a GPS satellite, which means after 4 minutes it will reveal the entire map. Now, Soviets don't have this, they have an airfield and a spy plane. So you have to uncover the map in bits, and you have to wait for it. This takes like 4 minutes. So we're just waiting for that right now. That's what the tech center is going to do. It's going to, the tech center, I think it's the tech center that does that. Oh, it's the radar dome. I can't remember which one it is that you build. But the radar dome gives you the map. I think it's the tech center allows this to start. Oh, he's coming down now with another tank.
Affirmative.
It is easy because he's obviously not. They're fighting, but not a lot.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Oh, they are sending a few bits though.
Ready.
This is a V2 rocket launcher, so we kind of want to kill that before it launches its rocket, ideally. Because if it launches its rocket, it's going to kind of hurt.
Acknowledged.
There we go.
Funds.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
I don't know what this is. Tesla tank.
Reporting.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
We want to blow that thing up.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
We want to
Unit
kind of hit that whilst moving. So there's a thing called micro in this, where you have to micro your tank. So the idea is that when you shoot, because of the way this game works, the projectile will land on the square that it shoots at. If you move by the time it lands, so for example, if I shoot but that unit moves before the shot lands, it will miss. It will do splash damage, but that is why you hold the Q button and then you can shoot, and at the same time as you shooting, you can move. So we're actually going to come up here now, because I'm getting sick of these guys. So we're going to shut them down and stop them farming. So the idea now is that if we bring our tanks here, if their harvester now decides to come down here to get this ore because they can't get anywhere else,
Affirmative.
we're going to blow it up. So then we're going to limit their money supply. So ways that you can hinder the enemy: blow up their power supply so they can't build, blow up their ore refinery so that they can't get money, or you could blow up their base so they can't build. I don't know where that tank's gone. I did just see a tank, but
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
oh, here he is.
Acknowledged. Reporting.
He's coming right this way.
Yes, sir.
So then what you want to do is you want to, once you've got your units, start to do control groups. So control and 1
Affirmative.
allows me to make control group 1,
Awaiting orders.
control and 2, control group 2.
Acknowledged. Awaiting
So now I
reporting.
can
Yes, sir.
double click these,
Yes, sir.
double click these, or I can go home.
Yes,
So
sir.
it's all about hotkeys, right?
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
So anything that's a threat I'm going to kill.
Silence
Acknowledged.
needed.
Affirmative.
Alright, this is good. I'm going to build some more tanks.
Silence
Reporting.
Right, and we're going to blow up their harvester.
Yes, sir.
Anything that comes to attack us, we're going to blow it up.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Right, so now we've blown up their harvester. Now they have to respond.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Right, so now
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
now they can't farm. They literally don't have any farm anymore. Which is good. That's what we kind of wanted, right? That goes my GPS satellite. It's just launched up. You can see that. So now we're going to see the whole map. There we go.
Ready.
Wow, okay. Right, they got nothing up there, so I'm not actually bothered about that anymore. So all of the fights are going to come this way.
Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative.
So what we actually want to do here,
Affirmative.
if we attack this,
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
right, kill these tanks, kill these people,
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Waiting order.
and we put all of our units here, just here. Right, because this is their only way in and out.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Right.
Unit ready.
So if we keep all of our units here
Now reporting. Waiting order.
and just kill this, eventually, look, we're forcing them. They're having to come and attack us.
Yes, sir. Waiting order.
So what we're trying to do is we're trying to get in there, blow this up.
Building.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Waiting order. Reporting.
Alright, so here comes their tank. We're going to build some more tanks. Go back to our base.
Yes, sir.
Bring up some reinforcements.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Alright, squish all of their units,
Affirmative.
because it's the quickest way to kill them.
Lost.
Affirmative.
Alright, nice.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
And we're going to try and blow these up.
Funds.
There we go. And this is what it's all about. It's just, this is the game.
Affirmative.
So it's about you killing the enemy before the enemy can kill you.
Acknowledged.
And as I said, there's different ways that you can do it.
Unit ready.
A game is normally won or lost in the first few minutes. It's down to seconds, this game, as to how quickly you react. Like if you stay AFK and just start building your base up, they'll win the resource game, like we've just done now. Now they have no harvesters left, so they've got no more money coming in, so they can't build any more units. So now there's nothing they can do.
Affirmative.
So can you see how, because I've still got access to this, I've got access to this, I've got access to this, I can get stronger, and actually there's nothing they can do
Yes, sir.
anymore. They're pretty much like I can send my tanks up here
Unable to comply.
and start.
Building in progress.
Now,
Unit
because these are
ready.
Soviets,
Building.
they've got different things, and one of their biggest defenses is called a Tesla coil. This is like I'll show you what it does, right? I'll send a tank in. So if I send a tank in here, these are flamethrowers. We're going to ignore those, but a Tesla coil, look at it.
Unit lost.
It like fires electric at your unit, and it just destroys units. So these are a big problem. So to deal with these, you can't just run at them. Well, you can, but you're not really going to get anywhere near it.
Building.
So what you do is
Vehicle. Affirmative.
take out the power, because electric Tesla coils need power. Without power, these can't work. So there's different strategies. Now, if you can't get there by ground, oh look, they've sold the building. So now we just test it again. So let's run this in.
Ready.
Now flamethrowers will work. They don't need power.
Insufficient.
Oh no, they've obviously still got enough power
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
because they built so many power plants.
Affirmative.
So there we go. We're gonna just start taking those out. In terms of buildings, we can build different things. We can build this, which is a missile silo. This will give us an atom bomb. I'm not going to build any more tanks. There's no point.
Cancel.
Yes,
I
sir.
think because they can't build units anymore. So
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Oh, they've built one. I don't even know. Oh, that's because they sold, didn't they? They sold their building. So because they sold it, they bought another unit.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
All right, so let's try again, shall we? Let's
Yes,
see
sir.
if the Tesla coils are still online.
Acknowledged.
Going in. Nope, they're not. They didn't work now. They haven't got enough power. This one did. This is a Tesla truck. So
Yes, sir.
we can now kind of come in here. And we can start to take out their defences, right?
Affirmative.
Now we could do it with tanks. We can do it this way if we wanted to.
Affirmative.
And blow that one up. These are quite light. They do a lot of damage, but... See, now all we're doing...
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
We're just taking out their defences. Right, now they're selling stuff, so they're starting to buy new units with the money that they're... Like, they let it get a little bit low, and then before it blows up, they sell it. Which is a good tactic to get some money back from it.
Affirmative.
And also, when you sell it, you get a few troops. So there we go. So now we're doing is we're just... We could have ended this by now, but I'm just doing it to show you the game. Right, so we've got a missile silo. We can put that down.
A-bomb prepping.
Probably needs a lot of power.
Construction
Yeah.
options.
Now we've got a new super weapon. This is called an atom bomb. This is called Command and Conquer. And it's Command and Conquer Red Alert. So, I'll show you this game first, like this version, so that you can see how this works.
Affirmative.
I don't know why tanks just don't do any damage to people. It's so strange.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
But yeah, so we'll send them in there. We'll send them in there.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
I'm not really bothered about this too much at the moment. I'm just doing it to kind of show you.
Silos.
Right, so now it's silos means that we have too much money. Because we can have up to 2,000. Oh, now that we've... Ah, so this is interesting right now. Because we have destroyed so many of these turrets, they've now got enough power for the Tesla coils to work again.
Silos needed.
Vehicle acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Right, so now what we need to do, it says silos needed. Because we've got too much money.
Low power.
Right, so now we can have up to 3.5. So these hold 1,500.
Building.
So once you get to too much, you can't bring any more money in.
Construction complete.
So we do this, and now we can have up to 5,000. Okay, so we do that, we can have some more money. If you're making so much money and you can't create troops quick enough, you can do that.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
But what I recommend you do is you have more than one war factory. Now, I'm not going to do that now, but the reason you do that is because with 2 war factories, your units will build quicker. So the idea is you want to be able to build tanks and ore refineries as quick as you can. Hey, Barend, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're well. You want? In fact, let me just move my, let me just move myself because I realise I'm kind of in the way there. There we go. So, what you want to do is you want to be able to build ore refineries as quickly as you can to gather the ore as much as you can. And there's 2 types of ore. There's this, which is standard ore, which is gold, and then there's diamonds. There's no diamonds on this map. But you'll know because they look like jewels. They're multicoloured jewels. Diamonds give twice the amount. So if you can get to diamonds first, you're going to be twice as far ahead as the enemy is, right? You can also do fake buildings. This is a fake building.
Complete.
What this means is it's not a real building. If I put that down, it looks like a construction yard because you want to juke the enemy to think this is your base when it's not. So they'll attack all of this, but really your base is here safe. You can also build... Let me build a power plant quickly. So with another power plant... Just turn that crazy music down. See, now low power, so put a power plant down. We can also build a service depot. We can do a demo truck, which is like a nuclear truck. But for this to happen, you have to have a war factory and a nuclear silo, and it unlocks this. Tech center and a war factory, radar jammer. You've got artillery, APC, chrono tank, teleports to target location and then does damage against vehicles. So yeah, different things that you can build. So right now we're still just building. We're going to put our service pad down.
New construction options.
Now we've got new construction options. Now we can actually build a new base. So we can actually, and this is another tactic, what a lot of people will do, because one tactic is to rush the base and blow the base up. If you blow the base up, you can't build anything. But if I was to now sell this base, like sell this one,
Structure sold.
That's fake anyway, it doesn't do anything. But if I sell this base, right, watch what happens. So now, because I've sold this, I can't build anything. I can't click on this. There's no buildings. I can't build anything. That can completely ruin my game. But because I have a service pad and a war factory, I can build another base. So this is another tactic, a defensive tactic more than anything, to be able to protect or to build another base. So that if the enemy does come in and decide they're going to blow your base up, you can build another one. Now again, it takes time, costs money, but now that's been built.
Yes, sir.
All right, now I can choose to bring this up here maybe,
Affirmative.
because I want to be nearer to this ore. So I can build this base, bring it up here. Because like he's going a long way. Look, there's only one ore refinery. Now this is not very productive, and you can see how long it takes. So I want one here, ideally, and I want one here. So I'll put my new base here, and look, now I've got all my options back. So now we can build a new ore refinery. Hey, 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 how you doing, guys? How you doing? Hope you're well. So hopefully that helps you understand. Like, I'm just trying to do this in slow time for those of you that have never seen this game, so you can understand it. Because when we get into the multiplayer, it's fun. Okay, so that's it, guys. There's a lot of other buildings. We're not going to really focus or worry about them. Also, for some reason, the buildings are they're reversed. I don't know why. But yeah, that's it. That's the game. So now we can come in here, take out their power. I mean, they can't build anyway because we've crippled their money supply by killing out their harvesters. Like I said, there's different ways to play this game. Right, they're starting to sell everything now. They're trying to sell everything to buy new units. We're gonna try and just kill all their units, just run them all over. If you spread your units out, they actually do a lot of damage against tanks. That is one of the annoying things about them. We're gonna put that there so that he can just go straight down there. There we go, and then these. So that they're starting to build some stuff again. What he could do now, because he has no... Like, he could sell one of these, and he could build another ore refinery. Another ore truck, sorry. Because that's what he's missing right now. He doesn't have any ore trucks. Concrete wall, I'm just going to show you this. So this is... You can only build one square away from your last building. So this is just an example here of how I can build a wall, and then once this is built, they have to blow through that wall before they can get to me. And these are relatively cheap. They don't cost any resources in terms of, like, there's no electric or anything for these. So now I've got that, I can build. I thought I could build a turret, but I can't. Do I need a barracks for a turret? No. Maybe I do. Or maybe allies don't have turrets. We don't have Tesla coils, so the Tesla coil is a Soviet defense. Allies kind of don't have them. Oh yeah. So you need a barracks if you want to build like defenses, like pillbox. I'm actually not even going to build a turret. I'm going to build there's a pillbox and a camo pillbox. So before I build that, I actually need to build another power plant. I'm just doing this to show you the difference in things you can build, right? Oh, and our A-bomb is ready. So there we go. So now we're going to build these camos. We click up here. Look, our A-bomb is ready. So we can click up here, choose what we're going to put down, and let's put it down there on his base. It kind of blows around there, so it does a bit of damage to the buildings. Doesn't destroy them, but it kills a lot of like troops and stuff. And then that preps again. So you can. That's another tactic that you've got into the game, right? So you've got, again, there's different ways that you can win this. So if I just put that down there, now any unit that comes down here, that's going to just kill it. And I could do the same this way. I could block this here as well, so I could literally just block them. But, you know, it's more of a defensive thing than anything else. But also, my units can't come past either. So if you're going to build something like this, you need to... The way that we used to build it, it used to be quite fun. Because this can't shoot through walls, right? So we used to, like... Tesla coils can. So what you used to do is you used to make, like, a square all the way around the Tesla coil. And then you'd have like these double-barreled walls with Tesla coils, and they'd be shooting a wall, and the Tesla coil would be shooting them. and you'd have this all around your base. Like, you can build some really cool defences in this game, and you can play the long game. And that's fun. It's not competitive, but it's fun. Helipad. Can build a helipad. Again, these are allied buildings, right? The naval yard, if you build a naval yard and you build a cruiser can shoot halfway across the map. It would shoot from one end of this map to the other, and it decimates buildings. It would, you could just, if there was a pocket of water here, build a naval yard, put a cruiser in it, and it would shoot. It would blow this base up from over here. It would just sit there and it would just keep shooting, and there's nothing they can do about it. The only thing they can do is get to the water, build submarines, and they have to build submarines to be, or use an air attack to be able to kill it. So for air attack, allies have the helipad. Now that we put the helipad down, we've got new attack helicopters. So that's all we've got. Whereas Soviets have got an airfield, and so they can build spy planes, MiGs and Yaks, and then they can like... this has got a certain amount of ammo, so I can use that to come over here. I'm going to do that now, actually. I'm going to come over to this base, and I'm going to do an air attack. Now, if they've got rocket launchers, they can shoot me down. But they've got no air defense.
Unit ready.
So I can just come over here, and look, they can't even stop me. And he's gonna fire off his missiles. He's sold it.
Silos.
And he's using that money to repair himself, which obviously is stupid, but you know. There we go, that's it. Now the way that you win... Oh look, he's just built an oil truck. Very cool of him. Very cool of him, even though I don't know where it's going. But that's good, that's what he should have built. Because now he needs to get ore, right? So now we can start building troops again. So yeah, the way that you win the game is they have no buildings left. You have to destroy all of their buildings. Okay, and that's how you win. So that's it, guys, that's the game. Now, I'm going to come out of this now. Alright, we've seen the demo. Let's actually go and play a game. Let's go and play against real people. So what do you think? If you've never played this game before, what do you first... It's an old school game, right? But if you have played it, is it bringing back memories? So we're going to go quick match now. We're going to go for... We will go Allied. Or should we go Soviet? We probably should. Allied's build... Like, one of the things about Allies is that you can actually build faster building time to get your buildings up quicker, which is nicer. And you can build more tanks, like quicker tanks. These take too long. They're heavier, but they take too long. So, we're gonna go for Turkey because we're gonna go for the 10% building time. It's up to you what you choose. But now we're queuing for a game, so we're gonna get a random map, and once we're in, it's quick. We're in. So, there's no guarantee I'm gonna win this. I played a few games yesterday. I played like 40 games just to get up to speed and to remember all the tactics. And I went on YouTube. I watched a couple of guides. There's a really cool one which I'll pin actually. But yeah, it's got a steep but quick learning curve. It takes about 5 or 10 minutes to learn, and then yeah, after about 10 games, it's good. But there's different tactics. You have to understand which game you're playing. Are you playing the long game? Are you playing a quick game? Are you going to rush in with infantry and try and decimate them before they can build their base, or are you going to let them build their base and try and out-farm them? Are you going to attack first, or are you going to let them attack? Are you playing the offensive or the defensive? So here's the map, look. Very quick. I'm here on the left side. It's an 8-player map. They're probably over the other side, because there's only 2 of us. It's me and one other. So what I need to do now... You get to know the maps. There we go. So power down, barracks, straight away. And see how I'm kind of moving in a line towards the ore refinery. First thing I'm doing, building up my troops. Send him out. Okay, send him out, come back here, send him out. So I'm going for opposite corners of the map, right? Right, then I've got these. Right, so I'm going to send half of these there. Right, so they're going to go there. These guys are going to go here, right? So now, any one of them... Right, hold on a sec. So now what I'm going to do, ore refinery. So I need to get this ore out really quickly, right? There's ore over here. So now I've got that, I need a war factory. That's the next thing to build. Right, my scouts are going out. This is this is what you can see, the level 2. Right now, I'm not bothered about anything else. I've got a unit up there. I'm going to send him over there. I've got a unit down here. All right, he's Right, so I just lost a unit. Like, one of my units just got killed. There we go. Look, I can see them. Look, there's their base. I found their base already. I can see them rushing me. They're already getting ready for an attack.
Construction complete.
So now what I need to do... Oh, look, there's one of his units. Look, he's there.
Of course.
So he's looking down. Look, I can see where he's going. He's trying to scout out. Now, I need to take his scout out.
Very well. Affirmative. At once.
Now I've got to try and figure out where his scout's going. And I've got to try and get to his scout.
At once. Very well. Affirmative. Affirmative. Agreed. Affirmative. Very well.
Right, someone just got killed. So this is all about information, right? Now they're probably going to try and kill my base while I'm trying to kill their base. So, oh, I'm not even paying attention. Look, I'm so slow. Now what I need to do is get an ore truck out. I don't want to be spending too much time here. That's the problem.
Very well.
I'm going to send
Very well.
unit out here. I know I can't get up there.
Acknowledged.
Right, I'm going to send him down here.
Very well. Reporting.
He's going to come back across here. So this is just purely information at the moment. I'm probably not going to win this one, but it's totally fine. Right, he's going to go for the ore. Next thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to build another war factory. I'm also going to sell my barracks, because by selling my barracks and building a war factory, I don't need more power. This one power plant will do all of this. Right, this is a money game at the moment. I need tanks. And I'm actually behind at the moment. I should have built a lot quicker than this. If I have a look at his base, he's already got his second ore refinery up. Look, he's just all about getting the ore up.
Unit ready. Building.
Right. So,
Construction
Agreed.
complete.
now I don't know where his guys are going to be.
Yes,
Unit
sir.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Agreed.
He's probably got...
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Alright, there we go. There was one of his guys. He was right there. So that's cool. So,
Affirmative.
I don't know how much on the map he can see.
Unit ready.
But what I need to do right now... Oh, look, there's one of his guys there. So, if I put my guy here, defending guys kill a lot quicker than running guys, because he just run into me, see?
Unit ready.
There's another one of his guys there. So what I can do with this guy now is come to here. This guy can come
Ready
to
and waiting.
here.
Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
Unit
Agreed.
ready.
And can you see what I mean now about what I'm doing, about how you only need like 1 or 2 units, and if they're standing still, chances are they're going to defend a lot easier. But
Reporting.
what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to stop his scouts. Right, but at the same time, I'm trying to build. So my second war factory is ready. That's cool. Now I can do another power plant. And I'm trying to move towards the ore.
Ready. Building. Insufficient funds.
Right, so now I've run out of funds.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Also, I need to move these because...
Affirmative.
Now, I'm trying to see where he is and what he's doing. Okay, right, he's building tanks.
Construction
He's
complete.
got 3 of these on the go, so he's obviously building a lot quicker
Unit
than I am.
ready.
Which is cool.
Building.
Now, we're going to move all of these over here. We're going to build another ore refinery, and we're going to walk towards this.
Ready and waiting. Agreed.
Now, we're trying to make sure
Awaiting orders.
that
Affirmative.
we don't lose our troops. Alright, he died to that guy there. See, he's doing the same thing.
Ready and waiting.
Now, he's here. You
Agreed.
see they're just scouting up and down like this? All we're trying to do is uncover the map so that we can see where the attack comes from. Now, we're actually a lot closer than, we thought. There's a bit of space in the middle here that we need to farm for.
Awaiting order. Acknowledged.
So,
Building.
we're going to put our tanks here.
Unit ready.
We're going to use... This is what we want, this stuff here.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
He's probably doing all of his stuff here.
Agreed. Reporting.
We're going to send a guy
Very well.
over there. Someone's getting shot.
Unit lost.
Alright, that was his guy there.
Insufficient
Ready and
funds.
waiting.
Right, let's kill that
At
guy.
once. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Agreed.
Alright.
Unit
Alright.
Lost.
So now we have to consider what's happening, where we're getting attacked from. Right, you have to keep an eye on this, you have to
Yes,
know
sir.
what's going on.
At once.
He's over
Reporting.
there.
Agreed.
So there's a lot of microing to do in this game.
Waiting orders.
Construction complete.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Right, what's got shot? Hopefully he's... I don't know. Alright, so he's got a couple of tanks up there. I think because... There we go. We're going to do a radar dome quickly. Just so I want to show you this as the first time we played it. We haven't played this. So, I wouldn't normally I wouldn't go for a radar dome. It's not like a great purchase to go for. But he's gone for a couple of advanced power supplies, so I can see he's kind of playing a long game as well.
Unit lost.
What just got?
Construction
Oh wow! All right, so he's gone for MiGs. Look at that. He's straight in there with an air assault. These are My game's just crashed. Okay, right. Okay, interesting. So that's what he's gone for. Okay.
construction option.
So I need to now repair this because that's what he's going for. Also, look.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Needed.
Acknowledged.
See what he's done? He's gone for this like air attack. So what I need to do is AA gun.
Affirmative.
Oh, he's actually built a build. He's taken over one of my buildings, and because he's taken, that's clever. Because he's taken over, he built engineers down.
Unit
That's so clever. Look, he's won this game, but this is just very interesting as to what he's done.
Vehicle reporting.
He has he's taken over with engineers, so I've now got no or limited ore, and now because he's got a building, he can build.
Affirmative.
Very clever. Now he's actually just attacking me. See how he's done this? See his tactic?
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Very interesting tactic. So he took over, and now what he's doing is he's attacking my base. Look, he's actually using. I've not seen this tactic before. I think it's quite clever.
Acknowledged.
But there's so many different ways. So many different ways to do this. And see how he's almost killed my base already?
Yes, sir.
Now, if I'd have rushed him while he was building these, he's going to finish my base off now. That's it. So now my base is gone. So now I can't build a base anymore.
Affirmative.
Not only that, I can't build anywhere. I can't build anything other than what I've already got. So now it's just tanks.
Affirmative.
That's all I can do now. If he built loads of my buildings up, it's game over. And now he's building tanks.
needed. Unit ready.
Affirmative.
See, now he's attacking me.
Affirmative.
Now, this one's over. So I've lost this. Like I'm not. I don't recover from I don't recover from this.
Affirmative.
Building.
But I'm just going to run over here and have a quick look in his base. He's probably got loads of Tesla coils up. See, yeah, I can't even get in there. So he went for a very interesting defensive air assault attack. And you never know what they're going to do. But now he can just run me over. Like, as you can see, I've got nothing. He's got loads. I mean, I know his base is now. My radar is back online, this offline.
Unit ready.
But that's it. I can't win. All I can do at this point is just quit.
Unit
And that's it. The game's over. So what we're going to do, just for the purpose of that game, I'm going to go back and look at the replay. If you type in your name in Find a Player, then you should... There you go. So this was that game, right? So this was the... Let's have a look at this. So, Find Player. Maybe it's all one word. No, it was for a space. Yep, there we go. So this was the map. Okay, so there's, as you can see, and you have to learn the maps. All of the ore is in the middle, and there's a little bit in the corners. A bit in the corner here, but mainly the ore is in the middle. So if wherever you start, you want to be building up towards the middle and taking over the middle as quickly as you can. Like that's what you want to be doing, and then rushing the enemy. Let's launch this replay just to watch it from a global perspective. All right, and then we're just going to get into it and have some games, and that's enough of the talking about the game. But now what I can do, I can see the whole map. So I can see where I started, I can see where he started. Now my base is down quicker than his. Like he's moving his towards the middle. See, these are the diamonds. You really want to be getting these first. Like the diamonds are what you're after. So you want to be building, like this is what he's done, look. He's moving to here. This is where having a good map awareness helps you. So he's like, okay, now I'm already, I could have, at this point, I could have sent these units up here straight away and I could have attacked that. If I was super quick, before he even got his buildings out, I could have, but he hasn't even got a power plant down yet. If I'd have rushed him with all of these units straight across to here, I could have blown this up and he would have had nothing. He wouldn't have been able to build anything other than these troops. And he would have run out of money. So that's what I could have done. That is one tactic, is just to build a very quick infantry units and send them out. Like, I'm already ahead of him, and I was slow. But already, look, I've got harvesters out. Now, I'm going... I don't know this map. what I really needed to do was build that here and send him up. Like, this is what I wanted to be doing, was aiming in a line up towards here. You see what I mean? To make it quicker. Like this. This is Red Alert Remastered. So this is Command & Conquer Red Alert, but it's Remastered Edition. So already, look, see how close he is to the ore because he moved? So whereas I built where I started and moved towards it, so I have this travel time, he is a lot quicker. Right, he's built up his units, that's what he's built. Now if I do this, now you can see, this is what he can see on the map, and that's what I can see on the map.
Affirmative.
So he doesn't even know where my base is yet.
Affirmative.
Alright, he can see my units. I was looking for him, but I couldn't find him.
Construction complete.
Reporting.
But now you get the idea. So you can see he hasn't built anything yet. Alright. I've got my units. He's got a few units here. Alright. So now he is pretty much farming. And he's got a few units there and a few units there to defend. So if I rushed him, these would stop the defend. Like the rush. That's the idea behind that. So this is where, if I'd have been like super quick, I could have gone straight in and rushed him. But now he's got an advanced power up. He's got no tanks. If I'd have built tanks quickly, I could have rushed in with tanks, run over his units, and decimated him. Right, now the first thing that he's built is a second harvester. So I've lost this by not being quick enough. If I'd have gone straight in with units, I could have blown his base up. If I'd have gone straight in with tanks and rushed tanks, because I went for a second one as well. But if I didn't do that, if I went straight tanks, I could have even, not skipped the barracks, but yeah. I could be in there now. He's gone for 3 of them, look, straight away. He hasn't built any. If I go in there with tanks, now he's got 4. Now he's got an ore refiner, because an ore refiner gives you. Hey Dan, no, not Dota today, my friend. Dota tomorrow. We'll be doing a Battle Cup tomorrow, and then back to normal Dota on Monday. But no, we're playing better Red Alert today. So yeah, now he's got 4. Now that's his first tank that comes out. Now I was really slow because I was messing about. I've got a couple of tanks out. Again, could rush him. So it's just really interesting to see the build and what he's gone for. Look, then he went for an airfield and a radar dome, right? You can get it on the Steam market. If you just type in Red Alert Remastered, you can buy the original, but the remastered one, the graphics are much better. Like, you really want the remastered version. So yeah, look, then he went for a very, like, this is an interesting. If I stormed him with tanks, and I've got loads. Look, if I went in with all of these tanks right now, I could take out this. There's nothing he could do about it. He wouldn't be able to defend against it. If I took that out, alright, and took out his power, or took out his ore refineries, he's done. If that and those two, like, you want to take the ore refineries out first. Take the ore refineries out, they've got no money. If they can't build more ore refineries, they have to sell stuff. So the ore refineries should be your first port of call. You need to take out their money. Yeah, then look. Interesting. Then with the barracks, the engineers. Yeah, he had his tactic, look. He knew what he was doing. And because he's got this airfield built now, that gives him a spy plane. So you do want to try and get a... It does make sense. Like, if you're going to play the longer game, you want the tech and the airfield as a Soviet. It makes sense to get this. But yeah, look. Interesting concept. So he went for this. Now look, he's got two of these. 3 now. Let's see what he can see on the map. Right, so he knows where my base is. Look, he's used the spy plane now, so he's looking. So he knows where I am.
Unit ready.
He can actually see.
Building.
So he knows where I am. He can. This is what he can see. This is my view. That's my view.
Construction complete.
So sorry, that's his view. That's his view.
Unit ready.
That's my view. So I know where he is. He knows where I am. I can't see what he's building now.
Complete.
Look,
Affirmative.
5 MiGs, right? So 5 MiGs. Very interesting because I've got no air defense.
Unit ready.
Straight in for the oil refinery. Look,
Unit ready.
I didn't even see that happen.
Affirmative.
Reinforcements have arrived.
There we go. Look. Now he's sent in his paratroopers to do the other one. And engineering goes in.
Yes.
He takes over my oil refinery. So look, he's blowing that one up, and straight away he's just after my. He's taking out my money.
Building.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Construction.
There we go. So
Spy plane ready.
then he's built a Tesla coil, and you remember what happened from there.
Our base is under attack.
So now he's got these. They're recharged. He can use them again, and that was it. GG. Now I've repaired this, but also I'm spending so much resources repairing and sorting this out, and all he's doing now is just taking over the base. He can build more. He shouldn't have done this. He should have built 5 engineers and straight into my base. But even so, it was a good tactic. But yeah, that just shows you how to play this game, right? So let's do it again. Let's go into another one.
Battle control terminated.
Let's see if we can win some of these. That's it. That's all you need to know about this game, guys. It's very much a quick game. So I'm going to go for because of the nature of this game and because of how quick it is, I'm going to go for Soviets, because Soviets just seem to have a better win rate. Like, don't ask me why, I don't know why. They just seem to have a better win rate. So we're going to click on Soviets. So we're going to have different buildings now. I've only played Red Alert 2, Yuri's Revenge, Red Alert 3 and Uprising. Right, so this is a left and right map. I'm top left. Okay, so I actually know. There's 2 tactics here. There's 2 ways to do this. This is either going to be a... right, let's get that one down. Okay, get the barracks down. I know he's bottom right, but he's going to do one or 2 things. So what I want to do straight away is get those out and get my ore refinery out. Alright.
Building. Training. Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Right. He's going up.
Ready.
At once.
Training.
Yes, sir.
He's going up.
Unit ready.
He's going down.
Very well.
These are all coming out.
Orders. Very well. Report agreed.
Right, so they're going to defend.
Acknowledged. Once.
We need to go out into the middle.
Ready.
Very well. Agreed. Acknowledged. Affirmative. At once.
So he's going up that way.
Awaiting orders. Very well. Very well.
He's going down that way. I need to find...
Report very well.
I need to find where his base is.
Very well.
Right, while I'm doing that...
Cannot deploy here. New construction options.
This game seems to be freezing a little bit, which is weird. I can't move, it's just kind of lagged. Do-do-do-do-do. Come on. Come on. Sorry, guys. The game's just frozen. I can't do anything, the game's just frozen. That's so annoying. Hopefully the stream's alright. Alright, well, I mean, I can't do anything about that. That's just really unfortunate.
Construction complete.
Alright. Well, it seems to have just come back.
Awaiting orders. At once.
Right, this is where we need to be. We need to take over this bit of land in the middle here. I'm just hoping he's not that
Yes,
good.
sir. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative.
New construction options.
Now we're going to get another oil truck on the go.
Building.
See what he's doing. I don't know what happened there and why that was so
Ready and waiting.
terrible.
Agreed.
Right, this is where we want to be in the middle. This is the bit of land that we want to take over. This is the halfway point, alright? So the idea here is that...
Affirmative. Affirmative.
No, he's not there, which is good. So the fact that he's not there is good. So I can keep my troops here.
Unit ready.
Reporting. Affirmative.
I'm trying to figure out where his units are.
Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Alright,
Building. Building.
so what I really want to do is I want to be taking over this,
Very
like,
well.
quickly. I'm not very good at this game, by the way.
Very well.
I'm not pretending to be good at this game.
Sir. Very well.
Unit ready.
Okay, so now what I can do is I'm going to send one troop down here.
Affirmative.
I'm just hoping I get someone that's not very good also.
Awaiting orders. Very well.
Like, I know the idea behind the game. So we want to be... That's the first thing I want to be doing is taking over this part of the map, right?
Unit ready. Building.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Agreed.
I don't know where he is.
Construction complete.
Agreed. Affirmative.
I don't know where he is. Okay, right, so he's got tanks already.
Orders.
Alright, there's his base.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Okay, right, well I found his base, so that's good.
Awaiting orders. Agreed. Affirmative.
Right.
At once.
I can see he's got tanks, so that's interesting. So,
At once.
alright, we're going to build that.
Ready.
Then we're going to go for power.
Low
Yes, sir.
Alright,
Acknowledged.
and then we're just going to try and get as much of this vision as we can.
Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Affirmative.
Alright, another power plant. You see how we're just kind of heading towards the middle?
Ready.
Right, now we're going to go for another oil refinery. Game's just frozen again.
Building.
There we go.
Unable to comply. Building in progress.
Right, so what I kind of really want now
Ready and waiting. Very well. At once.
Alright. Alright, so now I can see what he's building and what he's planning on, right? But what I want is to get these and to take over this middle bit of ground. Because if I can control this middle bit of ground, then I can control it all.
Acknowledged.
Now I can see he's building tanks and he's going for a more defensive strategy. So I just want to keep building these tanks.
Construction complete.
Alright, he's got some stuff up top.
Yes, sir.
He's going to run out of resources eventually. So the idea here
Insufficient
well.
funds.
is if I can... There we go.
Sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
That's the stuff that I want to be
Building.
targeting.
Comrade. Affirmative.
Right, let's get that over here as well. We're going to start taking the middle.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Building.
Okay, cool.
Ready and waiting. Agreed.
Alright. Now what we want to do, we've got our 2 war factories. We just want to build... we can go for another one. We could go for a radar diamond. I don't think we really need one, but
Building.
not in this style of the game. But I can see what he's building. Oh my god, look how many... Look at... What?
Unit ready.
Oh my god, right. I know. The fact that he's just built all of them. He can't have anything else. He just can't have anything else. I mean, he's starting to build tanks now, but... He's got like 5 or 6 tanks, but he can't... There's no way.
Yes, sir.
There's no way.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
If I take this out...
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
No, I'm going to try and do this before he... I'm going to try and take his base.
Acknowledged.
Right, and I'm going to try and take this.
Acknowledged.
That should really limit his building. All he's done is built oil refineries. I'm not going to get that, am I? It's annoying that I didn't get that. He's going to repair it now, but
Insufficient
I'm pretty sure that
Yes, sir.
building.
he's going to have like... Oh no, look, he's got... Cheeky.
Our base is under attack.
I need an engineer really quickly. Alright.
Sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Comrade. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit
Alright, so
ready.
the fact that he's blowing that up...
Building.
Acknowledge. Yes,
Unit
sir.
ready.
Affirmative.
Put him in.
Unit ready.
Waiting. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
Now he can still do stuff because he still has...
Waiting. Affirmative.
he's going to have a lot more money than me, so he's going to be able to churn tanks out a lot quicker than I am.
Yes, acknowledge.
Unit
Yes,
lost.
sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit
Yeah, so he's going to just keep building more tanks.
ready.
Waiting. Affirmative. Comrade. Acknowledge.
Lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
He's
Acknowledge.
actually probably going to win this one as well. Yeah, just because the amount of tanks he's got. How many harvesters did he build? That was crazy.
Our base is under attack.
Ready and waiting. Very well. Agreed.
Insufficient.
You get the idea though, but I've run out of money, that's the problem.
Unit ready. Build.
Sir. At once. Ready and waiting. Very well.
Unit.
Crazy. Like, how many of those he built? So many of those.
Unit lost.
I shouldn't have lost that. I'm terrible at this game.
Unit lost.
I shouldn't have lost this game. That's
Base is
terrible.
under attack.
But you get the idea of what you want to try and do, right? I went the wrong way there. I should have put the oil refinery up here.
Building. Building.
Or moved it straight into the middle. And just taken over this middle bit. That's crazy.
Lost.
But yeah. He just built so many oil refineries, like... Look at them all, they're not even moving, look.
Unit lost. Our base is under attack.
They're not even
Construction
moving.
Options.
That is crazy, they're not even moving, like... Anyway, I lost that. Oh, he was a really bad player. He was a really bad player, like, that's so embarrassing to lose a game like that. Oh dear. What can you do?
Unit lost.
Oh, it's
Base is
embarrassing.
under attack. Unit lost.
Do-do-do.
Unit lost.
Alright. We lost.
Control terminated.
Alright. Let's go again. I just got smashed by a real noob. Like a proper noob. That's embarrassing. Anyway, you get the idea. All right. Let's go for a different tactic. Let's go for just a farming. Like, that's what you want to do, right? You want to be able to farm and build tanks. Right. Same map. Same map. So we're going to go across to the middle. This is what we're going to do. We're going to build here. And we're going to take over this bit of land, all right? So we're going to move our base. We're going to move our base to the right.
Awaiting affirmative. Acknowledged.
It helps to have like an understanding of like the map, because you need to know
Affirmative.
roughly the size of the map so you know where you're pointing and clicking.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
In fact, let's do it this way. We're gonna do a different game, right?
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Right, there's the middle.
Affirmative.
New construction options. Building.
Now we're gonna build towards him.
Construction complete.
All right, we're gonna get the barracks
New
out.
construction options. Building. Construction complete.
Okay, we're gonna get your refinery going.
Construction options. Building. Unit ready.
Awaiting orders.
Training.
Very well.
Unit ready. Training.
Yes, sir. At
Unit
once.
ready.
Awaiting very well.
Training.
Very well. Agreed.
Unit
Straight out.
Very well.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Right, we want to find him as quickly as we can.
At once.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
So we're pretty sure that he's gonna be over this side.
Agreed. Agreed. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Construction
At
complete.
once. At once.
Cannot deploy here. New construction options.
Awaiting
Where is he? He should have been here.
Affirmative. Agreed.
Where did he go?
Reporting.
Unless he went
Affirmative.
down.
At once. Reporting. Affirmative. At once. Very well. At
Where is
once.
he?
Reporting. Very well. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Agreed. At once. Affirmative.
I don't know where his base is. I've lost him.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged.
Maybe he did
Very
what
well.
I did.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Silos needed.
All right, I actually don't know where he is. So
Construction options.
let's get a second one of them going.
Reporting. Agreed. Affirmative.
Our base.
Okay, right. He went that way.
Ready and wait once. Yes, sir.
See, he went for this tactic.
Wait once.
Lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Nah, look, there he is.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
He went straight. Oh, look, he went for a similar tactic. He's already got tanks out and everything. Look.
Construction complete.
Wow. All right.
Yes, sir. Very well. Affirmative. Yes, sir. At once. Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right.
Cannot deploy here. Unit lost.
I lost that one.
Lost.
He went for a similar tactic that time.
Unit lost.
Ready and waiting. Agreed. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Where's his base though? I mean, it's over. Oh, there, his base was right there.
Lost.
If I'd have just gone down, I would have been able to do it. Oh my days! I was so busy looking over here for him, and he did exactly the same thing as I did.
Construction complete.
Damn.
Unit lost.
Oh, look how close I was. All I had to do was just go from there to there, and that was it. It was over. But he went with the grenadier approach. With the same tactic, it's just he executed better than me. Damn. Wrecked. You see what I mean, though? These are quick games, right? These are quick games. You got to be like... It's in the first few moments of your decision-making as to what happens there. See, if I played a defensive game there and I stayed... if I stayed on my part of the map, then I would have built up around that area, but he would have controlled everything from here back, which meant that I wouldn't have been able to get that. Like, he would have just shut me down anytime I went past. So it kind of like map dominance is the key here. Also, I'm really not sure what's wrong with the game. It's kind of lagging a lot. but it feels like the game's lagging as opposed to anything else. Let me see if I can fix that. Because it wasn't doing this before, so I'm not sure why it might be doing it now. But it does keep freezing. I'm going to do a quick restart on the game. But yeah, like this is difficult as well because I don't feel like these don't feel like new players. These feel like people that have played the game a while, whereas like I'm still quite new to this, right? Okay, right. Really weird that the game has crashed. But it's only the game, nothing else. Okay. Just wait for this to come back, and then yeah, we'll go from there. Sorry, guys. But yeah, that's the game. It's fun. It's definitely addictive, and there is an element of, like I said, you have to have a good understanding of the game. Hotkeys, how to be quick. It is a fast game. But yeah, I'm not sure why it's decided to crash. And I'm just checking out, like the stream's okay, which means that the internet's okay. So I don't know why it's I don't know, guys. Don't know what to say. I don't know if it's the game or whether it's the PC. It's look, hands up, and I'll say, like, it seems to be on Fridays when we're gonna have tech nightmares. They seem to happen on a Friday. Like whenever something goes wrong, it'll go wrong on a Friday, right? On a different day. If we're just playing Dota, like this is, I think this is the stream gods that are saying to us, don't change games. Just stick to what you know. Stick to Dota. Because every time, like we did it last week, like the stream crashed and it was all crazy, and now the game's crashed. And hold on, the computer's just woken up. I don't even think it's the game that's crashed. I think it's my PC. Yeah, look, all right, it's just all of a sudden woken up. Because all my buildings were destroyed. Right. I'm just gonna very, very quickly exit and come back into it again. I don't know what's going on with the task manager there. It was like everything froze. That was really weird. I don't know why it did that. And I think maybe it is the I think it's actually probably the computer being slow as opposed to the game, because I've just pressed Control-Alt-Delete to open up the task manager and it's taking forever. So like something's running in. I know exactly what's happening. I can see it now. Windows has decided that it's kindly going to do an update, even though I haven't told it to and I don't want it to. So that's interesting. I don't know why it's decided it's going to do that. All right, well, look, let me just fix that quickly. Cool, and let's get back into this. And I'm really sorry about that, guys. I don't know why, for whatever reason, Windows decided it wanted to do an update midstream, especially as in the settings on Windows, I have automatic updates turned off. So I actually don't even know why it's doing it. But yeah, my PC's frozen. What can you do about it? It's not even hardware, it's software. This is why I love Mac so much. People go, oh no, like, you know, PC over Mac. But at least with a Mac, I never, ever have this problem. I've never had a blue screen of death. I've never had it lag or freeze or hang or hold. I've never had a waiting icon. Like, you just don't get that. It just doesn't happen on an Apple. Which is why people love them so much. Like, Windows is just so many things can and do go wrong with software on Windows, with driver's biggest problem, right? Having driver issues. But yeah, like things going wrong, unexpected going wrong, and not understanding why. Like things disconnecting, things not working, blue screens. It's very common. And I mean, if you have I've got a good setup, and it's set up well to not conflict during a stream. Like there should be nothing, no updates. There should be no background activities. Like it's a very streamlined machine from a software perspective. There's a lot of crap on here on the desktop, but it's just games. this is just a gaming machine. It's not used for anything else. I don't browse the internet. I don't do anything else on it. I just use it really for gaming. Which is why, like, I'm sitting here now and it's hanging. It's not responding to me, and I don't know why. And there's nothing I can do about it. So now I'm forced with an option of, do I disconnect the stream and cut you guys off and go for a restart, where it will probably end up forcing an update and then it will mess the stream up? Or do I just wait with the hope that it just decides to come back? Because I can't even control alt and delete. Yeah, guys, let me have a little catch up with what I can see though. For those of you that are here, thanks for the share, Lord John. Appreciate you. Joseph would have liked. Bazel would have liked. Thank you. William would have liked. Megan with a like, thank you very much. Manever with a like. Defno, hey, VG, thank you for the like. Dan with the like for the 100 stars, thank you so much, VG, appreciate you. Ting with a share, Ting with a like, thank you so much. Megan, how you doing? Hope you're well. Chew with a like, thank you. Tilinayo with a share. Sop Heap with a follow, thank you very much. Barren with a like, Pedro with a like, Pedro with a share. Pedro, thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate the shares very much. I think it's still hanging. Like, I don't know what to do. My machine's just decided to die on me. Jordan with a follow, thank you very much. Pedro with a share. Ignazia with a like, thank you. Marco, hey buddy, with a like, thank you very much. Mikkel with a like, Renan with a like, and Pedro with a share. Guys, I think I'm going to have to do a reboot. I think I'm going to have to literally hold down the power button to turn the machine off, because it's just died. It's just hanging. Like, I'm connected. I'm still talking to you, so I'm live. Streamlabs is working, but I have no control over my mouse. Like, my desktop. I have no control over my desktop. Actually, no, that's weird. That's a lie, because I do. I can control... My desktop's working, but Task Manager isn't. It's so strange. I can't click any items. Like, it's my desktop. So I can how weird's this, right? I can interact with Streamlabs. I can scroll, I can click. The mouse moves around all my screens, but I can't click any icons on my desktop. I can't open up any applications. I can open my start menu. No, I can't open my start menu. I can see the lights coming through. I can see everything. But I can't click on anything. Like, Task Manager won't open. That's so strange. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I have literally, like, let me see if I can. Hold on, I might even be able to turn this on. Let me see if I can. Can I swap this? Does this still work? No, even that doesn't work. Oh wow. Does that? Okay, so that works. So I can't use Stream Deck. Stream Deck's not working. But this is. Like, my mouse is working there. I can. If I hover over the clock, like, I can see, like, it looks like it's working, but I can't click on anything. Like, nothing that even opens up, and I can interact with that. Okay, which is my Go XLR, but I can't click on a desktop. I can't right click. I can't. It's so weird. If I press Control Alt and Delete, nothing pops up. There's no Task Manager. Windows has just had a mare. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to do a reset. This seems to be like a Friday thing now. I'm just gonna have to literally hold down the power button. So I'll be back in a minute.